Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today we're going to be making a video on how to get better at Counter-Strike Go. Let's get right into it. Alright, so right here I got a video and I want to show you guys what I did good, what I did bad, and what I could have done to do better. So right here I got an SMG with my teammates, and the reason for this is because it's actually new meta. Before, when I tried to do this, people said I was stupid and I should have saved. But since it's meta, everybody does it, and it actually turns out to be really good because you do have an advantage over a pistol. But don't underestimate the pistols, because the pistols can do good at close range and long range. The only reason why an SMG is better, in my opinion, is because at close range, it's probably going to win because all of the bullets coming out at one time, as you see right here. It's so easy, but don't underestimate the pistols. So I'm coming up as a CT, and as you notice, I still have that SMG, and they do have guns. So I'm pulling up right here. I throw a nade. If I would have thrown it a little bit longer range, it would have probably done more damage. But the thing that I did wrong is I went up with an SMG. I went straight up. I could have went through construction and probably got a kill. This guy ended up winning the round, but it would have been a lot easier if I was there and I didn't rush up with an SMG against an assault rifle. So this right here is an example of teamwork. I'm getting shot at by an op, so I'm slowly peeking this guy, and I end up getting the kill just from that peek. I go ahead and flash because I know there's an op and I need to get out of this spot. I'm pushing up. I see I got guys on bananas, so I'm going to go construction. I end up seeing one construction and getting him. So there's two guys left. I don't know where they are, but my teammate calls them out. I get the op, and they're telling me exactly where this guy is at emo, and I end up getting the kill. So this is a great example of teamwork. Call out anytime you can. So this right here is an example of me giving my team backup and just predicting if they're going to be there or not. So I go ahead and give my teammate backup right here, and they do end up being mid. I'm shooting, this guy shooting, and then I see another guy T-ramp, and I'm just predicting that he's still going to be there, so I'm going to spam my shots just in case he peeks again, and he does, and I got the kill. And so this is why I like to get these little shots in, even if I don't know if I'm going to get them or not, because sometimes I do end up getting the kill. Okay, so this right here is an example of a bad round for me, and the reason for that is because I got a call that they were going to A. I walked into A site with my knife out, and clearly that was a very lucky spray. That does not happen every single day. That doesn't happen clearly at all sometimes, you know. So it was clearly a lucky spray, and I didn't listen to my teammate for that first call that they're rotating back to A. And so right here, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that I didn't listen again. You always want to listen to call outs. I'm going to go ahead and clear my comms so that you guys can hear their communication.
Smoke!
Wait for orange to flank.
I didn't listen to my teammate to wait for orange to flank, and we ended up losing the round because of me and that bad decision making. So this right here is a semi-good / bad round, and the reason for it is because I tried to move and spray, which doesn't always work. You might get a lucky headshot, but it doesn't always work, as you guys can see right there. And also, I want to go ahead and show you guys these lucky taps, even if you don't know that you're going to get them. You already seen one. I'm still trying to spray. I end up getting this guy right here, and I'm tapping through here, and I end up getting another one. These lucky taps, even if you don't know if you're 100% going to get them, you want to at least try, because you're not spraying all your bullets out, and so they can be very effective. Death cam. Make sure you move after every single kill. As you guys see, I come up here, I get a kill, and I stay in the same place. He has death cam, so he could see my head and call it out to his teammates. I stay inside the same place. His teammate comes back and kills me because he knows where I'm gonna be. Watch out for death cam. So my team calls out that they could be possibly doing a ninja defuse because they called out AFK, and I just wanted to be 100% sure. I didn't really think he was going to do a ninja defuse, but I wanted to be for sure. Now, if you're at A and it's planted for pit, you could stay inside a pit at around 190 to 100 HP and stay alive if you have armor. So I'm sitting there and watching bomb just to make sure. So this is just a spot in case you didn't know about it. Always use the nades that you get. I see people buy nades all the time and never use them. They're very effective. That right there was a full smoke. And also check your corners. Right here, I'm checking my corners because I'm not sure if they're going to be there or not. Sometimes I check the dumbest corners and they are sitting there. Corners that people never check and they are sitting there. And sometimes it's like, why the fuck would you check that? Are you walling? No, dude. I just checked my corners. Make sure you check your corners. Very effective and a great thing to get used to. Example of bad team communication on my part.
One
What
inside.
happened? You guys have to clear sight, because if you're planting, I just assume that it's clear.
What he just said, you might think he's whining, but it's very effective for later rounds. I just costed him his life because I didn't tell him that the site was clear. Also, using your nades, very effective. Go ahead and do it. This is more for low elo players that don't use their nades all the time. So for you higher elo players, I salute you, baby. I salute you. So right here, I want to go ahead and stress it. If you're at the beginning of a round and nobody calls out a strat, make sure that you're the one to call out that strat, because if you're at the beginning of a round and nobody calls out a strat, you can't expect to win that round because nobody knows where to go or what they're doing. So go ahead and call out a strat, even if it's something very simple so people know what they're doing. Also, we're going to go ahead and go on this site right here. And I want to go ahead and also say, don't run through smoke, even if you're 90-50% sure that someone's on the other side of that smoke. He said one's construction. I go through the smoke and he ends up killing me. 100% of the time, they will kill you because they see you before you see them when you run through a smoke. Please don't run in front of your teammates. This right here is an example of how I get kicked out of games by the fucking Autobots sometimes. This guy runs right in front of me. Why? You have the bomb. You should be behind us, brother. And also, this is another example. If you're in front of us, you're going to want to know that you are the entry fragger. As you guys see right here, he's going in front of us. He dies.
Push, you need to push.
He wants us to push. He's the entry fragger. We got to go in after him. Please do not mistake a good headset for walls. He calls that this guy has walls. Check it out. He's walking like a horse. Chances are he probably heard him.
Yeah, so this one.
Mat walls. On screen right now are going to be the simple tips that we went over to do better at Counter-Strike Go. Also, one more for the end of this video. Make sure you aim at head height. If you're aiming at the floor, what are you going to kill? The chicken? I like killing chickens too. Yo guys, what is up? Thank you so much for watching this YouTube video. If you haven't already, make sure to check out my recent upload, which was a Q&A right here on screen right now.